White and bright teeth makes us look healthier, younger, and better overall. In fact, a recent study showed that having whiter teeth not only makes us look younger, but increases our perceived attractiveness by 20%. So if you're someone who focuses on your skincare, your teeth should definitely be a focus as well. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the top 6 hacks on how you can whiten and brighten that smile, all from the comfort of your own home. My name's Sophia. I've been working in the beauty and wellness industry for over 15 years, and my mission is to help you become the best version of yourself. Now, before we jump into the top hacks on how you can achieve those whiter and brighter teeth, let's start by understanding why you get yellowing of the teeth, because then you'll understand which tips are the most relevant for you. The number one reason is stained teeth, and this is when the surface of our teeth are stained due to what we consume. And this includes all dark colored foods like curries, soy sauce, and also what we drink like teas and coffees and red wines, certain sodas, especially darker colored ones, and some sports drinks as well. The second reason is due to a worn out enamel, which is the top layer of our teeth. And when this wears down, the second layer of our teeth becomes visible, which is called our dentin, which is a lot more yellow. Now, this happens due to aging, but also due to having too many abrasive treatments and having too many acidic foods. Now, this includes red wine, coffee, sodas, and also citrus foods. Now, there's another food group that also creates acidity, and that's sugar and carbs. They're not actually acidic in themselves, but they feed bacteria that creates that acidity. So if you have acidic foods, make sure you rinse your mouth thoroughly after having them. Luckily, there's a lot we can do for a whiter smile, and it all starts with a good tooth care regime, just like we have a skincare regime. And it might seem quite obvious to some, but it means brushing your teeth for a minimum of 2 minutes in the morning and 2 minutes in the evening, and daily flossing. And the toothbrush that you use really does make a difference. I was recently recommended the Oral-B's IO by my dentist, and it's really helped whiten my teeth and also helped with cleanliness. It works with a micro vibration technology that really helps remove that plaque, which can cause yellowing of the teeth and eventually leads to cavities. It's also very gentle on the teeth, so it prevents that enamel erosion and also gum recession. And best of it all, it also has a whitening mode. If you don't have a budget for professional whitening treatments, whitening strips will be your go-to. And the ingredient to look out for is hydrogen peroxide, which is also used in professional whitening treatments. Now, it can sensitize your teeth a little bit, so it's a good idea to use a toothpaste intended for enamel repair alongside this, like Sensodyne. Now, a great brand of tooth whitening strips is Crest, and this is because they have a higher concentration of hydrogen peroxide. Now, this can't be found in the UK, but it's readily available in the US, and in the UK, you can still get it online. Another great product to consider is Colgate's Teeth Whitening Pen. It also contains hydrogen peroxide, and this is something you put on your teeth in the evening and sleep with it on. Now, if you're using these teeth whitening products, make sure you're using them as intended to avoid any kind of enamel erosion. Xylitol is fantastic for your teeth, and oddly enough, it's a sugar substitute, but it prevents yellowing of the teeth by protecting that enamel, the outer layer of your teeth. It also helps prevent plaque buildup, which causes yellowing of the teeth and cavities, and it helps remineralize your teeth, making them stronger. I would recommend you use a mouthwash containing xylitol, like Love Biotics. This contains xylitol and probiotics, feeding those good bacteria in your mouth. Now, you can also use a toothpaste containing xylitol or gum, but make sure it doesn't contain any other sugars. By the way, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That way I know to continue producing similar content. And now let's discuss DIY remedies. You can also use a diluted hydrogen peroxide as a mouthwash, and this can be very effective for whitening of those teeth, but also for removing tartar buildup, which leads to cavities. Now, it's really important to use this product in moderation, both in terms of frequency and strength, because if you use this incorrectly, it can really damage your teeth. Now, what you'll need is a hydrogen peroxide solution of between 1.5 to 3%, and you'll mix an equal part of hydrogen peroxide and water. And once you have this solution, you'll swish it around your mouth for 1 minute, and it's safe to use once per week. Another great ingredient for teeth whitening that you have at home in your cupboards is baking soda, which is a mild abrasive removing those surface stains. Now, some people are a little bit concerned that it's a little bit too abrasive and that it might affect their enamel, but there have been studies around this showing that it's completely safe and efficient when used in moderation, and moderation is key, and I'll link one below. Now, another benefit of baking soda is it targets bacteria in our mouth, bacteria that builds up plaque, which makes our teeth yellower and eventually leads to cavities. And for this, you'll need 1 teaspoon of baking soda, which you mix with a few drops of water until you get a smooth paste. Then you brush your teeth with this for up to 2 minutes, and it's safe to use once per week. Research has shown that chewing on high-fiber vegetables can neutralize the acidity in our mouth, which we know is good for protecting our enamel. The other thing you can do is eat dairy products like cheese and yogurt, because this is high in phosphates and calcium, which will remineralize your teeth, strengthening that enamel. Now that you know how to achieve a brighter and whiter smile, you'll want to ensure that you have a plump and wrinkle-free mouth and lip area. And for this, I would recommend you next watch my video on how to remove lip lines and wrinkles. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for weekly tips on well-being and beauty.